in focus and it's actually taking legumes as a shirt. Her. Let me fix myself.
She's just like candy, and she's so sweet. She know that her name well, know that her name well. Feel good when you're feeling for that sweet spot. Put me in your mouth, baby, and eat it to your teeth.
What is up, everyone? I go by the name Tawana.Nicole, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a video. And as you can see with today's title, I will be doing a live update Q&A. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I will be answering them here as best and as truthful and as honest and as open as I can. And to be honest, I actually don't know how those Insta baddies do it, where they like put question stickers on their stories and people just go off. It was a struggle to get the questions that I got, but I'm gonna make it work. So the first question says that, on a scale of 1 to 10, how single are you? 1 being single or 10 being very single, I don't know. Or 1 being taken or 10 being very taken, I don't know. The second question is, how are you coping with being away from home and family? Honestly, I'll just say this, because and my one. I miss home. I miss the family. I miss the family. I miss the familiarity of being back home. You know, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I miss that. And I'll put it up here, of being back home and being surrounded by people that just are familiar. You know, like here it's not the same. Here it's definitely not home. How is the degree doing? The degree is degreeing the way it's supposed to degree. But got to see it through. This is what I signed up for, and nobody said it was gonna be easy, you know. Have you found your husband yet? I don't know. Maybe I've met him, maybe I'm with him, maybe I've seen him, maybe I haven't. Girl, I don't know. Which varsity did you go to and how is uni life? I cannot disclose that, but uni life is amazing so far. How have you been feeling lately? I've honestly been feeling very blessed and highly favored. Honestly, God has been working in my life, shining his light, just being amazing. Like, I honestly am happy. I've been good, I've been calm. What's your biggest regret this past year? I don't think I have a regret on anything this past year or the past years, because I feel as though my mistakes have brought me to where I am right now, and they've made me the person that I am right now, and they've taught me lessons that I will forever learn from and have character developments from. So to be honest, I don't have any past regrets. I would do this life thing the same way that I did it. Maybe not, but yeah, if you get what I'm saying. Uni life is a lot. I will not lie to you, it's really a lot, because the workload seems like it's not much, but it actually is. And the environment is very chill, but it's like now you have to take the initiative and do things for yourself, and nobody is going to be expecting you to perform. It's up to you to perform if you want to, and if you don't want to, no one is actually going to, you know, be on your back telling you like, yo, you need to pull up your socks and all that stuff. So yeah, it's all about being an adulting, being responsible, being mature, and understanding that you have to balance both sides of the spectrum. So you can play hard, but you have to also work hard, and you have to budget, and you have to be just responsible. Oh my days, it's a lot, but I've been adjusting quite well. I feel as though I've been adjusting quite well. It's just been a lot because it's the small things that have just been pushing me over the edge, like cooking and all that stuff. It's a lot. Because now it's just me and me against the world, literally. What are the top 3 culture shocks you've faced? Oof. The first one definitely has to be the issue of removing your shoes when you're getting into people's houses. I understand that there are people who want you to remove your shoes when you get into their households and all that stuff. Like, I understand that, but back home it was never like a big thing where like it's a known thing where when you're getting into someone's house you just remove the shoes. Here it's a known thing, you just remove your shoes. It's just the norm. So when you're getting into an apartment, when you're getting into someone's house, when you're getting into someone's room, you have to remove your shoes. Like, no shoes in people's houses. When I experience the snow, I'm going to understand why. So we're still waiting. The second culture shock I had was this thing of like here when people are going swimming, they take a shower before they get into the pool and they take a shower afterwards. I understand they're taking the shower afterwards, but the before part is the one that kind of gave me that, oh, okay. Another culture shock. Guys, I used to eat dairy products when I was back home, but all of a sudden, as soon as I get here, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't get that. So that was another culture shock. Apparently the dairy products that are back home and the ones that are here are different. I don't know. But when I eat any dairy product here, I get sick. That was a culture shock on its own because I'm like, my body is rejecting me. Why? Also, the other culture shock was that Canada is very diverse. And I know people talk about Canada being diverse. I knew about that, but it was never that deep. Like, I did comprehend it and I was like, okay, Canada is diverse. But it was never that deep. And I don't mean diverse like in terms of people, races and all that stuff. I mean like ways of doing things, how people are, characters, pronouns, just everything is just different and you see different everywhere and you just have to, it's normal, it's considered normal and that's just diversity. So I think the third culture shock was that the diversity here is insane. How are you though mentally and how's your walk with God been? To be honest, my walk with God has been good. Like this year, finding a church was literally on my bucket list and I'm still trying to find that. I'm still trying to locate a church that is actually going to call my name and have a doctrine that actually speaks to me, and so far I haven't found that. So my walk with God has been okay, but I just feel as though I need to find a church because I feel very isolated. My relationship with God, my personal relationship with God is okay at the moment, like is good, but it's just the fact that I haven't found a church and it's making me, I don't know, I feel as though I'm not doing enough. How is the new environment as well as school? The new environment is really good, to be honest, I will not lie. God is good, like I say all the time, God is good. God has been showing his mercy and love constantly, and to be honest, I'm honestly not complaining and I'm happy where I am. School is also good. It's just the fact that I had to get out of this mental rut where I was not doing any form of schoolwork, and now all of a sudden I'm being plunged into schoolwork, into studying and all that stuff. So yeah, adjusting has been kind of difficult. What do I wish to be? I wish to fulfill God's plan for me. Honestly, I used to have a future career, like a dream job, but now it has changed and it's like I don't mind what God has in store for me. I'm taking it day by day and yeah, we'll see. Relationship update, you should mind your own business. Live, love, laugh, or live, laugh, love. So my favorite class so far at school is anatomy and physiology because honestly it's better than microbiology. Microbiology is a lot because it's a lot of content, but anatomy and physiology is good. Like, we are cruising nicely so far. What am I studying, child? I don't know. Like, just give me a semester to actually figure myself out. How does it feel to be independent and far away from home? Gosh, this question. Being away from home feels so nice and amazing. Like, I had been anticipating and looking forward to being independent for the longest, and finally I've got it. And I think I said it, but let me just repeat it. But I've been enjoying my independence, to be honest. Not having to wake up at a certain time, not having to clean the whole house, not having to cook for everyone, deciding whether or not I want to eat today. I've been enjoying it. The only thing that sucks is the fact that now I have to learn how to budget. I have to literally understand that when the groceries are now finished in the fridge, it's because I am eating them and I have to replenish them. This place has got so many opportunities and doors that you can open, but the problem is when you open it, you need to learn how to deal with the things that are inside that door. And personally, me, I'm scared. I am scared. In my head, I'm still my mother's last born. I'm still my mother's baby. I'm still my mother's handbag. It's a lot, child. Is there something unusual you've experienced in Canada? So many things I've experienced here that are so weird. Yo, amount of people that have commented on my hair, crazy. Oh yeah, the other unusual thing that I've experienced here is that people keep telling me that I need to brace myself for the winter. How does it feel to be in a totally new environment? It's a roller coaster of emotions, because I'm excited, but at the same time I'm scared, but at the same time I'm sad because I don't get to experience these things with the people that I love. Do you still talk to the people from high school? Or I do still talk to the people from high school, and not everyone obviously, but I do still talk to like my friends and some people. I do still keep lines of communication open for those that want to speak to me. Do you feel homesick? Yes, I do feel homesick. Honestly, you're living and doing this life thing away from family, and you can only update them through the phone. And also, I miss Sada. I miss Sada so much. I miss home. I miss my dog. I miss my mom. And shout out to you, Ashley. Shout out to you, baby girl. Any future plans? Girl, I don't know. Your dorm tour and how it's been so far at varsity. I will definitely be doing a dorm tour soon. I've decorated my room a bit. Like, I don't have bedding at all. It's been hot, so I didn't need bedding. I just used the fleece blankets that I traveled with, and I bought a pillow literally at Walmart for like $4. I honestly and I'm telling you, I don't have any bedding. I haven't decorated my room, so I will do the dorm tour and the things that I bought, like a little haul and all that stuff. I'll do that video separately, but yeah, watch out for it. I'm definitely going to do that. And also, how it's been so far? It's been amazing. Life happens the only way that it knows how to. Am I living alone? No, I'm not living alone. I am staying on campus. So yeah, I'm in res. How's the application process? So the application process to apply to the schools was not bad at all. It was actually, it was fair. It was okay. The application process, the visa application process was just hectic. I will not lie to you. When you start doing this process, please pray. Have spiritual strength, because you will need it. And just brace yourself for a few months of losing weight and anxiety, because that's literally what I went through. But the application process is doable. It's definitely doable, but it just needs a lot of time, effort, and spiritual strength, like I said. But it's honestly not bad if you have all the requirements. Did you always know you wanted to study in Canada, and how are you feeling now that you are there? So no, I actually did not know that I wanted to study in Canada. So I'll give you guys a little story time. So last year, I honestly was applying to the UK, and I told myself if the UK fails, I'm going to apply to Poland. And then in January, when my results came out, I was still doing the whole UCAS thing. And I just got discouraged and I was like, but I don't want to go to the UK. I really don't want to go to the UK. And I told my mom and I was like, Ma, I want to go to Canada. And my mom was like, is it affordable? And I was like, let me do my research. And blind faith worked in this because I told my mom and I was like, yo, Ma, I want to study in Canada now. And she was like, okay. So really, we did this thing as a trial and error thing where we were like, you know what, let's just try and see. I got my acceptance letter from the school and we're like, okay, what's next? Visa. We're like, visa maybe in visa kauya, and we're like, okay, so guys, to see it through. And here I am. This year I've been walking by blind faith. I've been walking by that man upstairs there because my human capacity is not enough to pull off what was pulled off here. Those who know, honestly, it was not easy. Like what my mom always says that I'm a dasa, divine favor is my potion, and that's exactly how I feel. Not by my might, my mom's might, or anyone's might, but it's literally God's might, power and spirit and grace and grit that worked here. So a message to little me would be that, girl, stop stressing. Girl, stop thinking that your human capacity will take you anywhere. Continue believing in God and don't think that He has left you. Stop thinking that God hates you. Stop thinking that God is not listening to you, because He is. Stop worrying about things that are not necessary. I've gotten so far and I've done so much because I've stopped caring about what people think. And I want to tell little me that we did it. Like, look at us. How is YouTubing going? YouTubing is, it's a learning curve on its own. Can you expect to see more content, or it's coming to close? You're definitely expecting to see more content. I came back for a reason. I could have just disappeared like I did, but I came back, and I'm not saying I'm going to be consistent, but I'm going to try my best. And here I am doing my best. Any boyfriend potential so far? No. During your break from socials, what were you up to? I was processing my visa to come to Canada. I was hanging out with my friends and enjoying my last few months in Zimbabwe. I was chilling at home. I got a dog. Was a dog mom for the most part. Was having to be alone in a totally new area a bit scary to imagine. Yeah, it was. If you watched my travel vlog, you should have seen the way I cried. Or yeah, it was scary. I cried a lot when I got here, even because I was just terrified. It was scary. It still is scary, but I've stopped crying. I'm kind of getting used to being in a new area and all that stuff, but it is scary. It is scary, especially with the way people are talking about this winter. This winter that everyone is raving about. It's terrifying. I miss my family so much. I miss my mom. I miss my mom a lot. But yeah. Not a question, but you're so beautiful. The awesomest, if that's a word. Thank you so much. You too, babe. There's more space to type here. So how did you get to the university you're at now? I hope it's not too personal, but is it scholarship? Paying full tuition? How can others make it too? So I used my O-levels and A-levels to apply. And no, I'm not on scholarship, full tuition. And how can people make it too? If you guys want me to do a video on how I did this whole full process, just comment down below and I'll be sure to do it. And if you have any questions, just slide into my DMs and I'll help you as best as I can. Because we all want to succeed, and I'm willing to help anyone who wants to study here and all that stuff. So just slide into my DMs or request me to do a video so that it's accessible to everyone and it's easier to just refer back to. Which country are you in? I am in Canada. Would you ever be friends with benefits? No. Because one, I'm a woman of standards, okay? Put some respect on my name. And also, I'm a lover. I love loving. I love being loved. I love everything about love, and I don't think my small precious heart would be able to carry all of that because it's a lot. It's you basically saying like, let's do everything that has to do with feelings, but let's leave the feelings out. I can't do that. Do you have any trust issues? No, but I don't take people at face value. I just don't. I think this question is very subjective because a person can make you have trust issues. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you got this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Party done, got me outside, ready to go, go jump in the ride. We got unfinished business, so baby come.